Okay, I got all set up here. I'm a fancy dancy little bitty pipe wrench out here. This is normally what you got to do. And like I said, it's not the best thing, you know. Ideally you need a steel bench and a vise like that. So what I'm going to do here, I got my torch set up here. And I'm going to use my big torch here. So a lot of this equipment is stuff I got from these really good dear friends and stuff. So usually when I go do a project like this, so a good friend Howard gave me this torch set up. And I said, every time I need to go use it or whatever, I'll say, need your help, Howard. And so yeah, he had that sitting outside there, and he said, why don't you, I didn't have a place for it in the garage, so it sat outside. He did have it covered up, and he said, why don't you go ahead and use that over at your place, and then it'll be inside. I went ahead and painted the cart on it, cleaned it up a little bit, and painted it. So when his health went bad or something, he said, just go ahead and keep that torch and stuff. So anyway, what I was going to do with the torch here, the thing about using the bigger torch, I could use my smaller torch and everything, but something like this, it's got a pretty big area here, and the ideal is you want to swell that up because this is threaded inside there. So you want to thread that up as quick as you can, because the more you heat it, the helicopter going by must have a something they're going to be doing today. So anyway, the idea of heat and expansion on metal is to get it heated up bigger than the threads, and then ideally you should just be able to screw that right out of there. So I got a big hammer here just in case it needs a little bit of persuasion. So I got my fire tester extinguisher all set up there. It's a water by pressure, air pressure fire tester. Water is not for oil fire, but I don't got anything really flammable around this area. So I think just using constant pressure while I'm heating that should be enough to do that. And if it doesn't, once it gets hot enough that I think, then I might use a hammer and give it a little bit of jar. So let's give it a try here to see what we can do. The thing about working in a shop like this, when you got, you got to take a lot of stuff into consideration. A lot of people are burnt their shop down by doing stuff, not taking precaution or whatever, and have something there that if it did spark a fire to get out. But see, I got my two Harleys sitting here. I got Big Red, I got Whitey, and Harley 2 sitting here, but they have all got keys and they're all able to run. So I would be able to get them out of there if I need to. So the main thing is take all the precautions to begin with, so you wouldn't have to deal with that issue. Oil is flammable, so get the torch going here. that. That turned like that, but it's telling me there's a locking mechanism or something there because it only went so far. It should have went right on out. There's a slot here that I can't tell exactly what that is. Oxygen was still on. I need to find out what that, because that should have turned right on off of there. There's a slot there. Need something sharp to get that out. Can't tell what I'm dealing with there. I see that slot there, and it looked like just a place that you could spray penetrating oil or something in there to so it'll be working on the threads. I don't see nothing. I'm thinking that's what it is. It's just where you could put penetrating oil in there, where it would actually get into the thread. But something stopped it. See, the only thing really up here on this side is, of course, the seal that's inside the cap here.